Yeah.
We're going to get right into it. We ain't finna waste no time. As y'all know by now, this shit trending everywhere online. If you haven't seen it, incident took place in Chicago. I think it was a pizza spot or a burger spot. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's get to the clip before we even talk about it.
Get your food. Move, get the go. Hey. Get your food. Get your food. If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my God, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Man down.
Down goes Frazier.
Man,
that was a shot, huh?
Yeah,
that was the shot. So I think dude's name was Jeremy Brown. They called him the knockout king.
From the Hunnits out there in Chicago.
He didn't even knock old girl out, but he got into an altercation with an elder woman over I don't know what, because the video didn't show what initially started the argument. They got into a verbal dispute. He wound up punching her 2-3 times. Her 14-year-old son came in the shop because they showed another angle. He walked in with the blick. Once he seen dude punch his mom, boom, he hit him. I guess dude ran out the shop. Little man chased him down and finished the job. You feel me? So the charges just got dropped. A couple of the politicians over there in Chicago was in the uproar saying that they're promoting vigilante justice. In my opinion, we need more vigilante justice in situations like that. Because there's a whole lot of Zimmermans walking around that need some vigilante justice. There's a whole lot of everything going around. But before I get my take on that situation, I want to get y'all take on it. So who want to start it off?
Go ahead, Sean.
Shit. I believe that was a crime of passion. I believe the young cat, his last name is Hood, 14-year-old. I feel like he did what any typical 14-year-old would do if he had a gun and he seen his mother get punched in the fucking face by a grown-ass man. And it was other men in that fucking store who didn't fucking break it up. They'd rather record, rather just like, hey, bro, chill. It's not even that serious. Whatever the shit could have been about, could have been resolved over just talking it out. But that nigga want to be gassed up over a woman, which I think is some cowardly shit. But crime of passion, I feel like the nigga, went for a burger left with wings, my nigga.
Said he came for a burger and left with wings. That's crazy. Yeah. How you feel about it, Bree?
I think that the little boy did what he needed to do. I know if I had a son, I would want him to protect me. If there's a grown man around that wasn't doing so, and that's another topic that needs to be discussed about niggas putting their phones out before they helping women getting their ass beat in certain situations or any kind of deadly situations. I think, some people should be more better Samaritans, honestly. But yeah, I think I'm for everything that's happening. Like the nigga getting killed and the charges being dropped.
And his name is Knockout King. And he couldn't even sleep her.
You get what I'm saying?
I call him a knockout angel at this point.
Man.
They say he the first nigga to put it on his granny, then wake up the next day and meet it. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's deep.
That's deep. They going crazy with the jokes online.
What about you, Masai? What's your opinion on it?
I just look at it. Cuz was hella pressed over the food. Cuz was like, really get your food. Cuz was really that mad. I don't know what Cuz, he had to be mad at the world at that point. But,
yeah.
I mean, like you said, man, the 14-year-old kids do what they're supposed to do. Protect your mama at all costs, by any means necessary. Yeah. It's too much. You only could be raw, uncut when it comes to that situation. What nigga is really putting their hands on an old lady? You being black on black at that. You want to whoop on a black old lady over some goddamn chicken or whatever the fuck y'all was getting in that bitch.
He was charged.
You know what I mean? The son did what he was supposed to do. I'm more for street justice than anything. So the young nigga did what he was supposed to, and that's what it is.
All right, my take on it. Number one, Shorty did do what he was supposed to do. Little man did what anybody should do seeing their mother get assaulted. But I will say this, though. The situation is, the mom is kind of to blame, because at what point do you stop arguing with a grown man when he's literally telling you, hey, if you say one more word, I'm knocking you out. And you still in this man's face arguing. He could be in the wrong, you could be in the right. It's a lose-lose for you. You're not whooping the man. See, women got to stop arguing with grown-ass men. Let men address men. If you can't, your husband ain't there, if you ain't got a husband, walk the fuck away.
Facts.
I don't even care if you in the wrong. Walk away. Because you ain't finna knock him out. You see how irate he is. Like Messiah said, there's something deeper than food. For a nigga to tell somebody grandma, somebody mother, hey, I'm finna knock you out. He dealing with something else. Right. And so at this point, you got to be like, you know what? It ain't even worth whatever we arguing over. We in a fucking pizza shop. Why you arguing with this man? And you got your son here. You in the rack, so you don't even know. He fuck around, pull a blick out, anything. So I feel like she could have resolved the situation by just walking away or stop talking to the man. He dude literally said 50 times, look, lady, just get your food. At that point, she should have been like, you know what? Cool. Got her food and got the fuck on. And talked about it another day. So now you put your son in the position where now he gotta, I don't know how this is gonna affect him. I mean, everybody ain't it. He 14, he just caught a body, he just killed somebody. I know all of us is like, yeah, he caught a body, but everybody ain't built for that. You feel me? Especially at 14. It's grown men that have caught bodies and it haunted them for the rest of their fucking life. So ain't no telling what that's gonna do to him psychologically now. It might turn into a killer now. He might like that shit.
Bloodthirsty.
He might got that thirst for blood now. So it ain't no telling. So ladies, it is always a lose-lose for you arguing with a man in public. Leave that shit alone. Walk away. Go get another man to address him. If there's no man there, leave that shit alone. You're gonna lose every time. Just thank God her son had a gun on him and it was legal. I think it was her gun that was legal.
She was registered,
Yeah, it was registered. So they wind up dropping the charges, which shout out to whoever dropped them charges, you feel me? But I see them like, oh, they promoting vigilante justice by dropping the charges or whatever the case. Man, check this out. Some situations call for vigilante justice. Like all that waiting for the fucking prosecutor and the system to give up. Nah, fuck all that. Sometimes you got to take actions to your own hands. But again, ladies, just walk away. It ain't worth it. You somebody fucking mama, probably somebody grandma arguing with this young cat, telling you, I'm finna knock you out. Why are you still talking to this man?
Yeah, my man got no fear. But I'm saying, I know niggas be hungry, but I'm saying, don't go out over no chicken.
Yeah,
it ain't that serious.
But but I'm not putting all the blame on her because dude out his fucking brain anyway for punching her. Like, bro, come on, it ain't even that serious. Whatever you dealing with, you could have walked away as well. Don't put your hand on no fucking. Well, I ain't even gonna say don't put your hand on a woman. If a woman put her hands on you, hey, it's fair game. But just arguing, control your emotions. That's a prime example of a man that's overly emotional with no control of his emotions. He let his emotions control him, and he got his ass packed up. Had he controlled his emotions, he could have just walked away.
Went home.
Been alive. Whole situation been avoided. So it's all just about controlling your emotions and not letting your emotions control you.
It go back on both ends, like you saying though. Like the women ain't no telling what she done told that nigga or got him fired up or triggered or whatever the case is. He feeling like he a knockout artist, like y'all said. So he probably thinking like, who the fuck she talking to? Oh, it's saying. So it's like,
Get your food, man.
Do you think there's gonna be any kind of consequences or repercussions on that 14-year-old boy now since they living in Chicago? I
mean, it's possible, but ain't no telling.
He may have a little homie or something like that. You get what I'm saying?
He might got a little homie. I'm not even gonna get too deep into that because we know how Chicago is. You know what I mean? It is what it is, and the mama or whoever she was, obviously she wasn't scared, so she probably know people too. So
they better move. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah,
they
because you see the family, they like, look, right or wrong, whatever. That's my people. It don't even matter at that point. Like once you get to that point and blood is spilled,
it's a wrap.
If you got people that's like that, they gonna want their get back. It don't matter, right or wrong. They gonna want their lick back.
Or not, she better get her baby up out of there.
Yeah, it's a possibility you can get slid on, even though you in the right. It's happen every day. So. You is right about that. It can be repercussions coming from that.
Respect the black grannies out here, the mamas, man.
Yeah, for
that's
real.
It, man. All that
Pac
shit,
said it, man.
That,
we gotta,
shit
we gotta
don't
protect
mean
our black
else,
women.
man.
Yeah, he definitely was a weirdo for punching her, but yeah. Came for a burger, left for wings. That shit crazy.
That shit deep.
Man, it